Well, good morning, Karen.
You always make it sound like it's the first time you've seen me this morning.
Well, I'm pretending it is. This is a show. Shows are about acting, and
No,
you're
be
my
yourself.
favorite actress.
Be
This
yourself.
is the first time I saw you as an actress this morning
Be quiet.
on the Ronnie Record Show.
Be quiet. Okay, so what are we doing today?
We're gonna do instrumentals out of the 50s, mostly, some in the 60s, and I found one in the 70s that I liked. Okay, so this is...
Okay, I need to ask you a question.
Uh-oh.
I know you have lots of instrumentals. Is this like 12 rendition of Green Onion that we're going to be listening to?
That's why you always accuse me of that. No,
That is true.
I'll bet you think they all sound like Green Onion. Just
Right.
like if I listened to jazz, I'd say it all sounds the same when it
No,
doesn't.
it doesn't.
So, anyway, you might think they all sound like Green Onions. These
They do.
are what I call fast instrumentals, opposed to the slow instrumentals of the day, like Sleepwalk.
Okay.
Or
so
a
what
summer
one would
place.
you play when we were having people over for dinner if you didn't want anything but just nice background? Fast or slow?
I'd play slow.
Yeah, so would I. All right, so play the first one. Let's see what we're doing. We're doing fast. So we're going to go bit, bit, bit. Oh,
Bit. Sound like Green Onions to you?
No, this one isn't.
So,
How many copies of this do you have?
Not many. I have a few. Chuck Berry sang Memphis first,
Right?
and I think even the Beatles did a version of Memphis. This is the instrumental version of Memphis
Okay.
by Lonnie Mack.
I keep waiting for them to start singing, right? I know.
It's all guitar, and
Yeah. Oh, hot.
this is what you dance to real fast in the
Yeah.
50s.
Right. This was good. I like this one.
Okay, the next one,
Woohoo!
I include this because it personifies the silliness and the simplicity of the 50s.
Okay. Play.
I will. Patience.
No.
It's all about woohoo.
Yeah, like bubblegum kind of stuff.
Not to me, but it's
Yeah.
still a fast-moving,
Do
great.
you have any gum around here?
It's still a great
Yeah, when you
rockin'
get
instrumental.
we have birds in the backyard that sound like that.
Or you lean on the phone saying, woo! Anyway, this is by the Rockin Teens.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I like the next one because
All right.
it's got a saxophone in it.
Okay.
And
I'll
another
probably like it too.
great instrumental. These are the Royal Tones doing Poor Boy. Starts building up. Can you
Oh, listen to
hear the
that.
saxophone coming
Yeah.
on?
Is the saxophone in the one where they sing?
There's not one. I never heard Poor Boy sing.
Okay. I like that sax.
I did too.
Ooh, yeah, I like that.
I'm glad you like it. You know, it's
I do like that. Okay.
so far no Green Onions.
Sure hope none on this list.
All right. The next one's another rockin' one because it's called Wild Weekend by the Rebels, and it's pretty wild.
Okay. Yeah.
Don't you love it? What's that?
The bass.
Oh, I thought you're gonna fly off. You got some birds on your mind, or what?
That's the bass, right? Yeah, I like this one.
You hear that? Sax?
Yes, I do. This is so much better than the green onion. This is good. I like this one.
You know, I
Thank
have to
you.
laugh. You say, why are we doing instrumentals before we did the show today? I don't know anything about them. I won't have anything to say.
I know.
Really, Karen?
You
Really?
still haven't had anything to say.
Oh, you said a lot. Questions and comments about how you like it. listen to that sax, huh?
Wild Weekend so far is my favorite.
All right.
Okay.
The next
Oh.
one is Peter Gunn. A lot of people did Peter Gunn. Ray Anthony. You know, there's a movie or I think a TV show.
Peter Gunn, yeah.
Henry Mancini in the TV show did it. Then
Okay.
Ray Anthony. This coming up is one of my favorite guitar players of all times. This is How Twang Will Follow Dwayne Eddy. Here's the
Okay,
45.
play it so I can hear it. I don't want to listen to you. I want to listen to this.
Why not? My players
Of
rebelling and
course, of
rebelling.
course. There we go. Every show has a little ick in it.
Well, it's just we're human. It shows that this is not some slick production.
That for sure.
All right, listen to this. See,
We all know Peter Gunn. I like it.
this,
But it reminds me of the TV show. And they're walking around with their gun.
that is the TV show. That's the
Yeah.
theme.
And they're
tune.
all bent down with their gun out.
I'm glad you have nothing to say about the.
And they
record.
have their finger on the trigger, which you're not supposed to do unless you're actually going to shoot it. Did you know that?
All right. Hear the guitar, his guitar, Dwayne Eddy's guitar.
Yes.
And you hear the saxophone. Isn't that a great version?
Yeah.
I have another Dwayne Eddy song coming up. But
Okay.
hold on, we're not
All right.
there yet. So we're gonna play. The Ventures had big hits, early '60s. Big one was Walk Don't Run. The one I'm going to play next is not a big one. I don't know if I ever heard it until I found it on a CD somewhere. And I love it because I love the song Perfidia that came out of the 40s.
Video.
Perfidia.
That's a good word. I
Yeah.
don't know what it means, but
Now this sounds like Walk Don't Run. It's kind of
No,
a
this-
sideways.
this sounds like the early British group.
Really?
Not like the Beatles or the Stones. This is like, I can't remember their names right now, but other British groups.
Really?
Yeah, not the hardcore like the Beatles.
No. Beatles were hardcore?
Well, no. Compared to this kind of music.
Anyway, anybody knows the Ventures recognizes this sound. They just took an old song, Perfidia, which was a vocal back in the 40s, updated to their sound.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, so the next song I pick only because in high school the cheerleaders did a routine to this song because we were called the Palmer Chieftains. Totally politically incorrect today
Oh, yeah.
because the Indians. So this song is called Apache by Rockin Instrumentals.
England.
Right. So you'll get the sound of the Apaches here coming up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I would have never said that about this, about Apache.
Really?
I know this one. I'd have never said that the name was Apache. No.
Isn't that a great sound?
No. What year?
59 maybe?
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Still a little young for me, 59, but
A little young. You were just a kid
I
running
was,
around in
but it was
diapers.
music. No.
Okay.
But it was music that kept playing back, up until I was a teenager. So it lasted the test of time.
I like it. Anyway, I think it's got a
Yes,
great sound.
it is.
I can just see Joan
when you-
Scattini dancing to this on the floor.
Okay,
She
Jim.
did. She did.
Jim or Joan? Both.
Jim wasn't a cheerleader. He was,
Oh,
he
you're
played.
talking. Sorry, Jim. I meant Joan. Right. Jim
Yeah.
was out on the field. Sorry, Jim. Good.
This was out on the floor, basketball game.
All right. Well, whatever.
Oh, whatever. Anyway, the next song, there's many versions of this song called Ghostwriter.
Okay.
I picked the Dwayne Eddy version, but there's a lot of versions of this
Okay.
song. It's got a great sound. Another,
I'm really sorry, Jim.
you better apologize. He watches. He's a faithful watcher of the show.
I'm sorry.
This is Ghost Riders in the Sky. You see the Ghost Riders riding up in the sky.
Yeah. I gotta stop saying yeah. I do like this one. Yes.
Originally it was sung by Vaughn Monroe,
Okay.
and then you've seen it on a lot of cowboy shows
Right,
or
you do,
movies
you
or TV shows, because they're rounding up the cows.
Gunsmoke.
No, it wasn't on Gunsmoke, but it could have been, yeah. But it's got that haunting
Right, it
sound.
does.
I've always loved. I do have a lot of versions of this song.
You do. You do. And it almost sounds like the ocean in the background
No, it's not.
with the waves
Because
coming
you'll start
in.
hearing yippee-yi-yay.
We all have our own opinion.
You have the only opinion in this house
That's right.
that matters.
I'm so glad you understand that.
Because I'm smart.
All right, and the next one?
Well, the next one is one of my favorites. I think it's late 60s
Okay.
by the Marquis. And they had just a great sound. This is when the trumpets start coming, the brass. So you still got some sax in there, but they're moving in more of the brass, the trumpet sound.
Okay.
And I usually don't like that sound. It's a holdover from the 40s. But in this case, it is a good sound.
Okay.
Got it?
One of my favorites.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Great instrumental.
And
late
that's called
60s.
Last Night, huh?
Yeah. And eventually the song
Wow.
gets says, last night, like something happened last night. Oh, my head.
Do
I
you
know
remember?
Oh, I remember the last night. Here it goes.
Yes. I like this one a lot. So
Yeah,
now
good.
I don't know which one. Wild Weekend or Last Night. Well, you know, they both have the same theme.
Well, no way. Karen, that was very clever. Karen was clever. I love it. Oh, wow. All right. Next
All right.
one is another one out of the late
Yeah.
60s
It's
called
like,
The
you
Horse.
can get on the horse that you rode in on and get out.
Now we're back to Ghost Riders. All right, Cliff Nobles did The Horse. It's good. It's good. Just listen.
You picked some really good ones, I know. I'm surprised.
Know this?
So you're doing it for the both of us this time, not just Mom.
I always think of us. When I did the Beatles, did after the Beatles. That was all you. Come on. Give me some credit here. We share. No, we don't share.
Can I do the stroll?
You always want to do the stroll, and it's not a stroll song. You could just stroll to probably anything.
I could. All right.
You see those?
I
See
like
the horse moving? You can see the horse galloping.
No.
I can. You have no vision.
Let's stop.
All right. The next one is TSOP by Memphis.
What does TSOP mean?
The Sound of Philadelphia. I think this might have been a theme to.
Is this Rocky climbing up the stairs?
No,
The
this
steps?
would be probably the theme to Soul Train.
Oh. Sure sounds like something.
Yeah. TSOP, The Sound of Philadelphia by MFSB. And don't ask me what that stands for.
Well, I could come up with some real choice.
Oh, no.
You want me
no,
to?
Karen. Be careful. This is a
Does
clean,
Joan have to close her ears
This is
so
a
I
clean
can say
show. It's a clean show. Anybody can watch this show without worrying about it. Come on.
Come here.
No. Don't even whisper. They can read lips. Oh, Karen, please. I don't want to have to reshoot this particular version of the Ronnie Record Show.
Very
All right.
good. Okay.
All right,
Last one
last but not
Edgar
least.
Winter. You and Scott love Edgar
Well, we
Winter.
went and saw him at the Cornfest here in Brentwood.
I know. How many
He
years
was
ago was that?
amazing. He could
You
play all
guys,
kinds.
you guys came back home and that's all you did was just talk about him and put his music on.
And all the young people there said,
Who
this
is
guy
he?"
is amazing.
Yeah.
And remember this?
I don't know if I saw the concert. I think I
You
was
did.
at
You
home.
weren't there. Just
Yeah.
got nine.
Yeah. and all the young kids.
So you get the idea of Frankenstein, you're hooking them up.
Yeah. Yeah.
He played this song at the Corn Fest. He was moving around between the different instruments. I've never seen anything like it. I didn't know.
Yeah, you guys said it was one of the best concerts, and you didn't have to pay a dime. You just walked in and sat down, and those were back in the good old days.
Edgar is albino, and his brother is too, I think, Johnny Winter, who's a great blues player who I think passed away.
Was he there with him during that
No.
concert? It was just Edgar Winter?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he is. But he can sure play.
Yeah, he can. That's our last instrumental. You were a great part of this
Okay,
show.
well.
You're not going to say anything, Ron.
All right. Well, it was a good one.
It was
All right.
a good one. I
And,
knew you would like it.
All right, friends, thank you so much for tuning in. Please hit subscribe, ring that bell, and good
Come
job.
back. Come back next
You
week
did
and
a
watch
good
the.
job.
I did a good job.
did.
I don't think I
It
proved
was
that.
such a
Has
bad
anybody out there
thing.
heard that I've done a good job
Oh,
on
I'm
the
not gonna
Karen's
say
lips?
it.
Yeah, it won't fit in. Don't forget it though. So this is the Roddy Record Show. Sign them
All
out.
right. Goodbye, friends.
Be
See you
good.
later. That was good.